So let's talk about Gon versus Adori. Today, I want to talk to you guys about Gon versus Yuji. So, I mean, there's a lot of things going on, like Yuji versus Akaza from Demon Slayer. That I will touch on later, but today I think this is a much closer fight than you think. Some people will disagree to me or would disagree with me in this video or in the comments section below. You know, like y'all could disagree. Y'all free to disagree to what I have to say, but I think this not only that this fight is close, but at the same time it's not. So let me get to the explanation here. So the whole thing for Gon is he's like a nin user within Hunter x Hunter. He's a hunter. So we're gonna use Gon. Should we? I don't know if we should use Gon base or adult Gon. I'm gonna separate the two because yeah, it's just like I'm gonna separate the with Sukuna, Sukuna in his body and separate him when he's like outside of his body. So let's do like base Gon versus Yuji in his base with Sukuna possessed him. Shit, can't get it together. So let's start off with Gon. So Gon does have Nen, which like Nen is basically life force manipulation. That's basically what they are. They basically manipulate their life force, their life energy to do multiple things. It's a very complicated power system, but that's pretty much the fundamental of their power system is they using their own life energy. And basically he just uses this I forgot what they do. So for Nin, there's like various abilities, but this is like the basic abilities of Nin. So there's Ten, Zetsu, Rin, Hatsu, and there's also Ko, Ken, Sho, Ryu, stuff like this. And Geo. Jesus, like yeah. This is like a multiple of them, right? It's multiple of them. So for 10, this is like the basic principles of Nin. So 10 is like envelop and shroud, which is the ability to prevent aura from leaking out of the body once the aura nose has opened and rather contains it within around their body. So they uses this to basically to slow down their aging. So they age a lot slower. And it also acts like a defense to physical attacks and emotional nin attacks filled with malice. So 10 is basically coating it's like this aura around your body that protects you. Basically, that's the gist of it, what 10 is. So Zetsu is pretty much suppressing null, where it's just like stop the flow of aura around their body altogether, closing all of their aura nodes, and making it harder to even impossible to perceive and sense. So basically, you can't sense them. 10 protects your body, and it slows down your age. Zetsu basically hides your presence, but Rin is to pretty much intensify your will. So what this does is it focuses on outputting a larger amount of aura that 10 and aura than 10 and projecting it outwards violently. So it's just like just picture this. We know how Conqueror's Hockey works, so this is like a good example. So it's just like Conqueror's Hockey. It's just like a big burst of this will towards this other. Like it's pretty much called bloodlust in here. So it's straight up bloodlust. It's like the same thing as Conqueror's Hockey. Straight up bloodlust. So Rin is basically this burst of this nin that's outly violently just towards you. or any about their surroundings. And basically, it also enhances all their physical capabilities, such as strength and durability. So it's another durability and strength amp than 10 is. Well, 10 actually surrounded by. We can get to that. So by protecting malice, by protecting, by not protecting, by projecting malice into Ren, it's also called bloodlust by Nen users. And a prolonged experience of this can cause paralysis, intense fear, in some cases madness, and without 10 as a defense. This is a key word here. Without 10 as a defense, it will cause death. Yeah. So it's used to intimidate other Nen users, allowing them to see the difference in power. And without malice, the pressure of Ren can't not be felt by non-Nen users, and only by extremely attentive living beings with high potential in regards to Nen. So yeah, without malice, it won't do nothing to you. But if they put malice into it, like bloodlust, it will fuck you up. So that's basically what it's saying. It will, if you have no protection against it. Okay. No protection against it, it'll fuck you up. And there's also Hatsu, which is like one's personal expression of Nen. They project their will into their aura and can create special abilities. Once Hatsu highly depends on the individuality of the said person. And normally people are born with affinities to certain Nen categories, which allows them to manipulate Nen in the sense of one of the categories. So Hatsu is literally projecting their will into aura so they can create special abilities, which for Gon's case, he's able to be a enhancer. We're gonna get to that. So with that being said, that's pretty much the basics of it all, right? And basically, yeah, I mean, he has other techniques of Nen, just like N, which just means circle. It allows him to detect anything in a spear, stuff like that. You know, it's stuff like this. We don't have to go all into it. Like I said, it's a lot. So we're gonna go to the aura types. So enhancement for Gon is the ability to improve the physicality of one's body or an object. So therefore, greatly enhancing physical characteristics from strength to durability. Enhancement is the most balanced of the category because it gets good balance between offense and defense. So it's commonly believed that it not only needs any special techniques, therefore normally enhancers just use the basics and advanced applications of Nen. That's it. So pretty much that's what Gon has. Like there's other aura types, we ain't gonna talk about it. We want to talk about Gon. So with that being said, yeah. That's gonna be it for like Gon's side, because yeah, he does have, like, we're gonna go into speed and strength and stuff like that, but just gonna give you the idea of what Adori is facing here. It's Nen. So with that being said, what about Yuji? So for Yuji, he's just like Gon, honestly. I like how like both of these characters are basically like a they're basically alike in terms of like abilities and stuff like that. So for Yuji, he has curse energy. Okay, so like the whole thing with curse energy is that, well, it allows you to use the power of your negativity, and it's allow you to fight like cursed spirits and stuff like that. So that's pretty much, yeah, that's pretty much it. But the whole thing about that is that curse energy being like this negative energy or born out of negative emotions. It's more of like an emotional ability. And for people that's going to say, oh, with first equalization, it can't work here. And the reason why it can't work here is because according to like versus by awakening and stuff like that, the only way it is qualified is if the two power systems are similar, which they're not. They're definitely not, because like Nin and curse energy are two different things. It's two different power systems. Curse energy does not come from the soul. Okay, it does not. They need curse energy to protect the soul. They can use that to protect the soul and stuff like that. But it's not like spiritual energy at all, not even the slightest. But it can attack your soul, but it doesn't come from the soul. That's basically what I'm saying. Yeah, for Nen, it's basically life force itself. That's pretty much it. It's manipulating one's life force. So for Yuji here, his abilities might not matter, but like I said, we're gonna continue. So he with Yuji, Sukuna. Sukuna has like this kind of immortality, and he also have this high regeneration. Well, he isn't that high, but he does have regeneration. And this is with him having Sukuna in his body, and he became the new vessel for Sukuna. And he's allowed to attack people's souls directly. It grants him to attack people's souls. It also grants him the ability, or he can't die because Sukuna won't let him. And I think later on since he learns like curse energy, he can pretty much exercise curses that's all perpetually resurrecting and invulnerable to physical attacks. So he can attack people or negate invulnerability to some degree. Ooh, excuse me. And like later on, he does learn the Divergent Fist, which causes his curse energy to lag because he's moving too fast for his curse energy to keep up, and effectively allowing him to deliver 2 blows in one. Like it's like a double punch in one hit. So if he just hits you, it's another hit from the curse energy, which is called Divergent Fist. So he has that in his arsenal. What else does he have? Like, I mean, he could, yes, like I said, he can strike the person's soul. He learned to perceive and can strike the soul, so he can actually damage you spiritually. So will that work on Nin? We'll find out. So curse energy is fueled by negative emotions, and basically, the more he'll grow stronger, the more negative emotions he demonstrates. So he does got like a empowerment or implication. So there's that, and I think that's pretty much it. Oh no, except if you want to count the black flash, which can cause distortion in space, which is like a limited spatial manipulation. So like you could just say that. And plus, Black Flash also multiplies an attack by 2.5 times. So I think each attack it gets stronger by 2.5 times, which is absolutely insane. And it actually briefly turns into a black flash of light. So yeah, it's pretty, that black flash is deadly, man. That black flash is damn near deadly. So with that being said, we're gonna do to this part here. I don't know when exactly. I think it's like oh yeah, he's no longer the vessel when he hits like 120% potential, I believe. So yeah. All right, so we got the two people just laid out. How would this go? So in my thoughts here, but going back to what I said about the whole power system thing, I don't think Yuji has what it takes to take down Gon. And the only reason I say that is because, look, I get it, guys. Both of them are massively hypersonic. Plus, okay, both of them are massively hypersonic. Actually, I'm not even sure Yuji was at the time. You could say he was with the Black Flash. I mean, you could scale him with the Black Flash. But before, he was like supersonic at best. Like, yeah, he's supersonic at best. Massively hypersonic, he get with the Black Flash. If you want to scale him above Maki, which I don't know, it's kind of iffy. But if you want to scale him above Maki, he would have been already massively hypersonic. Yeah, I guess with the Black Flash that gets him massively hypersonic, but I think without it, he's not as fast as Gon. That's my interpretation anyway. But for Gon, I think for Gon, he is the same way. If you guys think about it, I think he's like the same way. Let's see. I mean, he's comparable to Evolgan. He's comparable to Evolgan, who's massively hypersonic. I guess. But then you got. Okay, so the overlook speed feats. Let's see. The beginning of Greed Island's Gon's speed. His feet being faster than the eye. Basically, he's so fast. No one can really see him. You could. Yeah, like I said, you could get him to like massively hypersonic. Oh, no, not hypersonic. You could get him massively hypersonic if you would scale him to Evolgan. I mean, I think I'm saying it wrong, but Evolgan. And he's like hypersonic way before then on Greedy Island. Even before then, he was like subsonic to subsonic plus. So around this time, like base Gon. Yeah, he could be like that fast. So I guess you could get him some mass hypersonic. You could say that Yuji might be slightly faster than him. Okay, you could say that he might be slightly faster than him if you use the Black Flash, because it does amp his stats. So with that being said, without it, I think Gon has it. Okay, I think Gon has it. Without the Black Flash, I think Gon has it. So that's what I mean. I don't think he can really do anything against Gon, because like Gon's like Nin protects him from like any, like not any attack, but it protects him from attacks. Without 10 and without any like Ren on top of that, which is like a stack on, he can get damage. But the thing is that if you don't have anything to protect yourself against Nen, you will take severe damage. Yep, you will take severe damage. And I think Yuji will be fucked. But he does have reverse curse technique, okay? So that what makes it a little bit trickier. Shit. Yeah. So with that being said, I mean he could just flex Ren and cause like madness manipulation and stuff like this. And he could kill him directly with using Ren. If he gets too close, if he gets too close, his body can't handle it, he will die. There's no reverse technique that's going to save you from that. You will die eventually. So, yeah, I mean, I don't think, yeah, I really don't think he, like, Yuji stands a chance. Like, I heard he has cleave now. So I'm not sure if that would actually cut through him, but yeah, he does have cleave. I think that's all that's going for him, but like, yeah. But that's like later on. So with that being said, round one goes to Gon. Okay, it goes to Gon. I think Gon would take this. He would take this. He would take this. He would beat the shit out of Yuji. Now when people say like, oh well, he has martial arts. So does Gon. He does know martial arts as well. He has been training with like kung fu. So they will both be equally skilled. While actually, kung fu and karate are two different things, guys. I'm just saying. Karate and kung fu are two different things. I think Gon might be more skilled. Okay, I think he might be more skilled. Like, yeah, he was able to fight against characters and that was much more skilled than him and much faster and stronger than him. He adapted. I think he's going to adapt to this situation too. Like, I'm not saying Yuji doesn't adapt too. I just think, yeah, with his skills, he's going to learn extremely quick on his feet. So yeah. So with that being said, now let's move on. All right, let's move on to, oh boy. Oh boy. All right, let's move on to we could say adult Gon, but like, oh my god, bro, oh my god, oh my god, oh my god. Let's do Yuji awakened. Let's do awakened Yuji versus Gon, or you could say adult Gon, or like post greed arc, Chimera arc Gon. You could say Chimera arc Gon. So we're gonna start with Yuji. Okay. So for Yuji, oh boy. So Yuji does have cleave. He can regenerate wounds in mid combat. Yeah, he can regenerate deep wounds in mid combat. He has adaptation, and he might have adaptation and durability negation. As Yuji is the only one shown using contact based slashes. He should be using cleave, which adapts to the opponent's curse energy and durability. Okay, so this might be a little bit harder than I thought. It's a good ass ability. Okay, it's a good ass ability. So okay, so yeah, he has to, because like Sukuna has two types of slicing attacks. The default is slash, or the default slash is dismantle. The other is cleave, which can be adjusted depending on the target's toughness and curse technique level to cut them down in one fell swoop. And so it could be adjusted. Okay, it could be. So it allows him to adjust to the durability. Nice. And then even before that, since he's like no longer the vessel, he does like he can cast simple domain, which can nullify the sure hit effects from domains and weaken curse techniques that pass through. Simple domain, okay? Nullify sure hit effects from domains and curse techniques allowed to pass through. And also boosts the user, though it refers to it also boosts the user, but yeah. Okay. So reverse curse, he has reverse technique. He can regenerate deep wounds. Usually can spit blood. It causes it to burst. Ooh, excuse me. Yuji punches now have gained a soul stealing property, which causes the soul to be torn slowly from the body every time Yuji lands a hit, which leads to reduction of output. Holy shit. Okay, so wow. Wow. Oh, okay. So let me see. Every time I take a blow from this brat, my curse energy input output falls, and my control of this body weakens. They just keep chipping away until I no longer maintain hollow whiskey basket, which reveals the real risk. Their desire to use Angel's technique, Jacob's ladder, to eradicate the cursed object within Fujiro Megami. So, wow, guys. Okay, so like what I'm seeing here. Okay, so what I'm seeing here. This dude has the ability to chip away your shit. There ain't no way, bro. There ain't no way. He's chipping away your soul. Soul stealing properties. What the fuck? Okay, so like, I'm sorry, guys. Like, it's really weird to see this shit because like, if we know he can do this, because he has good hacks at the last moment, bro. He has good hacks. So this is why this fight is pretty close. Yeah, this fight is a lot closer. Like, I don't care what people say. Oh, it's not close. It's a lot closer because yes, you can affect Nin. Yeah, he can't really bypass Nin. But with that ability right there with the soul stealing, and he could just slowly tear the soul from the body. That probably could affect Nin. That probably can affect Nin. And it probably will get... Bro. Holy shit. Now. Okay. So with that being said here, guys. Okay, with that being said, let's move on. Okay, let's move on to Gon. We ain't done yet. Okay, that was holy shit. Oh, we ain't done. So he does. So Gon does have improved martial arts. He had trained even more with Biscuit. He has improved Nin. He has mastered various advanced techniques and can use limited versions of Nin, which allows him to react to opponents. He cannot respond with his sight, so he can. Yeah, he has an ability to counter. He has to be able to counter people's speed. And Gon's aura has been noted to be huge by various characters. Good to know. Alright, so he has transmutation, and weapon creation with scissors. He can transmit his aura. He can create a sword made of Nin, which is that's pretty good. He can expel aura from his hand in the form of a spiritual, not spiritual, a spiritual, in a spear. Like he can shoot like a projectile. And he has statistics invocation with rock. So by charging his fist with coal, coupled with 2 limitations to create Jakin, Gon can make his punches much more powerful. So yeah, he can make his punches with Nin more powerful. And he can create shockwaves with the mere charge up of Jajakin with the trees. Depending on Gon's emotional state, where the extreme determination or almost uncontrollable anger, his aura becomes more powerful and changes in nature. For instance, if he's furious, his aura becomes even more powerful, dark, and sinister, as he was able to put Maro Makarskini and his disciples and Kanav on edge. And Killua stated that Gon in his erased state was superior to to he is superior to Neferpito, who is merely in 10, and his rage was enough for Pito's intuition to be discouraged, to have the potential to be a threat to Miriam. So even then, Gon was so mad that even 10 that's supposed to protect you from Nin was not, it was already superior to him. So you can't, yeah, if he gets really pissed off, he would get even more powerful. So, yep. Now, what about Adult Gon? So, Adult Gon has his abilities even heightened even further. It's like, I think he's at his peak, at his potential. So, with the mirror power can cause wind to occur. By forming a vow, Gon sacrificed everything he had, including his latent potential, to force his body into adulthood. And the vow was so powerful that even that the only exorcist in the Hunter X Association cannot remove it and would have died trying. Oh yeah, it's crazy. So yeah, he just have a higher level of his abilities, but he gave up everything. So like yeah, if he was to use Adult Gon, just know if he was to win the fight, he will lose Nin forever. So yeah. And it's like oh boy, it's like I don't even know how in the actual fuck Gon got some Nin abilities. He got some really good abilities. So they like look. So Gon has literally madness manipulation and he has death manipulation. He uses his what's it, his Ren. And then we have Yuji, who has the ability to cleave and adapt to your durability. And he has the ability to steal your soul from your body for each attack he does. So it is what it is, but it all comes down who gets to one person first. Okay, it depends who gets to one person first. Who's going to get it off first. So I believe Gon might take this win if he does go into Adult Gon. Like if he might take this win. But if it's like a Chimera arc Gon, I think Yuji might have an edge. Okay, I think he might have an edge with those abilities. I think he might have an edge. But can he get past Nin? That is the question. But let me know, guys, down below in the comments section who you think will win between these two. Okay, I got my money on Gon. Okay, I got my money on Gon. But if you want to discuss it furthermore, come to my Discord. It will be linked down in the description below. That's going to be the video, guys. Okay, that is going to be the video. This video is long enough as it is. So yeah, thank you guys so much for watching. I'll see you guys in the next video, and have a nice day. Peace.